Imtiyaz Qureshi, co-founder and director at Investeria Financial Services, is also now joining us. Imtiyaz, thank you very much for joining us today. Good to have you on the show. So firstly, your thoughts as far as the levels for Nifty are concerned. Now 8500 has been one level. We've been seeing Nifty literally struggling to remain above that. What's the key resistance and support level that you're looking forward to now?
Very good afternoon. No doubt, I would definitely stick on to the word that Nifty is almost taking a support somewhere around 8490, 8480. That is a very crucial level that the Nifty is trying to manage itself. And on the higher side, the point where the Nifty has already been taken call off, that was 8595. Both the side, if I look after the open interest also, there 86 call option has a major big open interest, and on the downside we have 8400 put option opening having a big open interest. So both the side the market is trying to consolidate, and on the benchmark 8550 is a very big benchmark. If at all Nifty managed to close above 8550 today, then maybe we can see some market hitching above somewhere around 8660, 8670. That would be the level I'm watching. But as of now, I would definitely comment that the market is in a consolidation zone and would try to struggle between 85 and 86. Either side breakout below 85 closing or above 86 closing would give a direction for the market.
Right, so that's the level to watch out for. Now, we've seen a lot of activity, Imtiyaz, this entire week on names like Tata Motors and Tata Motors DVR. Any levels for Tata Motors that you are considering? We've seen a gain of about 3.39% today. When the numbers came out for Jaguar, there was a significant up move at that time as well. When the monthly sales numbers came out, again we saw a great up move at 507. Do you think this is one stock worth considering at the current levels?
I think so. There is a very good rally already been, you can say, we have seen in both the stocks. But yes, this somewhere more stretch is left. If I'm not mistaken, I would be looking after Tata Motor DVR. Stocks look very much on a upper side and would definitely see somewhere around 350, 360 level in coming days. So rather than focusing more on Tata Motor, because in terms of percentage, Tata Motor has already shown a very good rally. So I would definitely wait for Tata Motor to show some sort of a consolidation on a correction side, and then on the bottom level can be accumulated. But as of now, Tata Motor DVR can be taken into the, you can say, in a buying zone where higher side I can expect around 350, 360 level.
And within the auto pack, we had Bajaj Auto being the biggest loser today. So any thoughts on the current levels for this name? It has remained pretty flat in this 1 week.
Yes, yesterday there was a major, the candle formation which normally we look after the technical is on a higher side. We have seen some sort of a selling pressure, and today is a follow-up of selling pressure. So I think so the stocks would tend to go more further down. No doubt the stocks can retest 2660 or maybe below to that level, because 2660 is a gap up opening, so that level can be retested. So I would definitely avoid the stocks on the long side, but yes, short can be built up if at all the stocks come back to 2750 range, then can be short build up for the target of 2670.
Right. What's your thought as far as Axis Bank is concerned within the banking space? It's important today because it's coming out with numbers. Yesterday it was down about 3.62%. In 1 week it has lost close to 4.80%. How do you think one should consider approaching this name?
Yes, from last 3 to 4 consecutive days, we have seen the lower top, lower bottom formation on the Axis Bank, and the top which has been formed is showing that could be a major top, but there could be one small pullback on the terms of the stocks giving us some correction zone from the profit booking on the correction side. The fall which we have seen, that could be some retracement going to have start back. So I think the stocks can retest on the higher level 260 to 270 range, and from there we can see the second leg downside getting open. But overall trend looks negative for the Axis Bank.
Right. Wanted to have your views on the public sector banks as well. There has been significant correction, in fact, that we've seen in several names, be it Canara Bank, Union Bank, Punjab National Bank, Indian. All these small and mid cap and even some of the big names also have seen cuts of close to 3.5% and 4%. Do you think it makes sense to probably look at these at the current levels?
I would definitely wait and watch because maybe some fundamentally getting shake for these small banks and PSU banks. The NPAs are still a big worries for the entire sectors for the banks. The correction was almost expected from the entire sector because the rally which we have seen from the level of 7,900 till 8,600, the major contribution has come from the banking sector. So I think so the some profit booking definitely cannot be ruled out. So this is the time where the stocks can go down. But yes, another 3 to 4% if we see fall down on the stocks, then could be a good you can say basket can be made for this entire sectors.
Right. What's your view on ITC post the earnings today? Absolutely flat trading on that name throughout the day.
ITC already being a major performer in last rally, but from last couple of trading session, not only a couple of week trading session, the stocks is totally in a consolidation zone. Not major upside, not major downside. Price is totally in the range between 260 to 240 range. Either side breakout, either below 240 or about 260. I think so. There could be only the momentum going to start up. Else there could be the range of stocks to be trading between 260 and 240.
Right, we had Biocon also delivering results today. The stock currently is up about 16.25%. Do you think probably if somebody is holding it or wants to consider looking at this name interesting at the current levels?
I'm surprised with the move today because a very good rally has emerged in Biocon today. I think so. The almost never ever seen such a big rally coming in Biocon. So maybe some good news is going to expect in Biocon in terms of result. And the volume which has been built up right now is totally showing that some positive outcome can be come. I would recommend to hold on, but not to go for the fresh buy. Somebody is holding the position, they should hold on. At this level, not to be given a fresh buy.
Right, so the levels are indicating that one should consider staying on with this name because results have come out today. So that's one thing probably which the street quite liked.
Yes, definitely. One can hold on the position because results are expected, and the way the stock is performing today is almost giving an indication that could be a much more on a higher side. Since the stock is already at an all-time high, it is being difficult to project what target is going to be come out. But maybe another 2 or 3% of higher side rally can be taken as a profit booking.
Kane India has been one name, in fact, which has remained under pressure, but today it was buzzing. Earnings, of course, were slightly below what the street expected from Kane India. Now it has started moving up and it is inching close to the levels last seen exactly a year ago. In fact, now it has breached that level also. Do you think this looks like a good name?
This both stocks actually that's totally in a limelight in the industry. Stock market, Kane India and Vedanta VDEL. So these both are going on a pair side trading, and today it has shown very good performance on both the side. I think so the merger ratio which is going to come for the both the stocks will be in a win-win situations. So I think so the Kane can be hold on at current level because the stocks had already shown a very good performance, and the next level can be watch out maybe around 210, 212 level that can be look after for the Kane India, and at that level can think of taking a profit booking. But yes, both the stocks, not only VDL but Kane India also, are a buy on decline candidate.
Right. There is one more name that I can spot in the list right now, and that is Metallist Forgings. Volumes are around 2 million and the stock is up around 20% in trade today, locked in the upper circuit. Any thoughts on this name?
Very rarely track the stocks because maybe a one find the stocks moves up and the mid caps is almost in a you can say in a limelight in the entire last couple of trading session. But yes, the stocks was somewhere down the line the stock was around 520 rupees, and right now it's come back to the low level of 70 rupees. So some sort of you can say a bounce back has been come because the stock was totally in a oversold zone. I would definitely look after for the stock somewhere around below 100 rupees. So yes, cannot give any proper judgment because stock has given a very big dip in terms of from 520 rupees, it has come back to 60 rupees, and from that 60 rupees, the stock is going back to 70 rupees. Any bounce back doesn't mean that it is shining like a metals. I think so one should wait, but if somebody is having look after for 100 level, 100 rupees as a benchmark, only about 100 rupees can see some further momentum on a higher side.
Because in last 1 week it has gained about 40 odd %. All right, we'll come back to you, Imtiyaz. For the moment, market is about to close, just 1 minute left. Let's just take our viewers to the key stocks, key movers and shakers which were there in today's trade. So you had SBI, which was under pressure, down about 1% odd. Bank of Baroda was weak as well, about 1% lower for that name. Axis Bank, ahead of its earnings, looked pretty weak, though it was fine till the afternoon, but then it also succumbed to the pressure that's being seen in many of the banking names today. You've got Infosys, which was down about 0.5% or so. BHEL managed to remain up in the green. NTPC was up close to 1%. So was the case with Tata Power, up over 2%. Adani Port, Idea Cellular, ONGC, all of them were in the green today. Sun Pharma had some bit of weakness in trade, 0.82% lower. Bharti Airtel was absolutely flat and in the red at about 367 odd rupees per share. Now all eyes, of course, will be on Yes Bank. After in the private banking space, you had HDFC Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank delivering numbers. Yes Bank has always surprised positively, so probably this one is still holding up in the green. Kotak Bank is in red today, absolutely flat, but in the red. There is the closing bell on the screen as we speak. L&T was up about 1%. Cipla was higher by 1.26%. In the Nifty 50 pack, these were the top movers flashing on your screen. Tata Motors DVR up about 3.67%. You had Tata Motors, the second top gainer in the pack today of Nifty 50, 3.18% higher for that one. Power Grid did pretty well with volumes to the tune of 4 million. And the stock was up over 3%. Z Entertainment about close to 2.5% higher. TCS was up as well in the green. Bharti Infratel did pretty well in trade, 2.35% higher. Then we had ACC, which remained quite weak in trade, and this certainly could be profit taking because nothing really has happened today after yesterday's news that came in of the merger between Ambuja and Holcim and ACC. All these two names, ACC as well as Ambuja, were buzzing, and today again it could be profit taking because the stock had moved up significantly. ITC post the earnings remained absolutely flat and it is closing near the level of 249.60. Bank of Baroda remained quite weak, and we had many other public sector banks which remained very weak in today's trade. Let's also take you through some of the names which were in news because of the results that came out. For example, Zensar came out with earnings, and that was one stock that was interesting today. There you have Zensar remained quite weak post the earnings, 2.98% lower. That's Zensar for you. And then we had M&M Finance, which also reported earnings just before the market closing happened, and numbers were pretty decent. They were not that bad, but the stock was down about 3.5% odd. We had Praj Industries reporting numbers just before the market closing as well, and for Praj Industries as well, numbers were pretty dismal, and the stock was down about 3.65%. Let's see how the markets have now settled down. Nifty is around 8,541.37% higher. So it has in a way managed to close above that crucial level of 8,540 for the moment. Imtiyaz is still with us right now. So Imtiyaz, we have spoken about a couple of names that have reported earnings today, and the banking space, which of course has been in focus and will now be on everybody's radar till earnings really come out. Any other buy or sell recommendation that you would want to give at the current levels?
Yes, I would be giving one small, you can say, stocks which has just been listed, and I think so there's some momentum is going to build up in the stocks because already there was a huge fall down for the stocks from the level of 72 till maybe around 44. IDFC Bank, which is showing some sort of a momentum consolidations and right now try to give a breakout. So I think so IDFC Bank can be kept in the limelight. The stocks has already being already formed a very big support around 44 rupees. So unless the 44 rupees doesn't break, the stock has the potential to go back around 60 plus level. So one can keep this on a, you can keep an eagle eye on these stocks and keep accumulating at all lower level until the stock sustain above 44. On the higher side can expect about 60 rupees as a target.
All right, Imtiyaz, thank you very much for joining us today here on NDTV Profit and sharing with us the levels of the key stocks that one should be looking forward to. Appreciate your time today.